Hey y'all, it's me. It's your girl. And you already know. What's up, real deal? Like, share, and subscribe. Real deal. I tell you, trying to work and keep up with this case, it's not going to stop me from doing it. I am going to continue working hard, bringing y'all information on this case. When I got off from work, I had to go back, I had to come home, and I had to go over this case. And when I got home today, I was surprised at what I saw and heard on the trial today. I was. Okay. Now, the state questioned a new witness now. The new witness, y'all, was Sergeant Christopher Williams. And he was like a Reconstruction expert. Okay. Now he's going to shock y'all when I tell you this now. It's going to shock y'all. Now, one, allegedly, it was said it wasn't but one shooter. Okay. Allegedly, there was only one shooter. And the shooter allegedly came from the passenger seat. Who was in the passenger seat? That's what you got to ask yourself. You got to go back and ask yourself who was in the passenger seat, who you think was in the passenger seat. That passenger was back there while dude was driving, okay? And allegedly, it's a lot went on, okay? So anyway, the state took the stand, y'all. And everything is serious now. And Sergeant Williams had some bold testimony that was a big win for the state. Now, I already knew that the prosecutor, everybody was rushing her to bring it, but I told y'all she was gonna start punching. I told y'all that. Now, for the state saying after he analyzed the case, he did analyze the case. It was clear that there was only one shooter. And it wasn't the driver. Whether the person sitting in the back seat, whether the person was sitting in the back seat. The state also theories has been that why N.W. Borden was driving the car in question and why N.W. Melly was in the back seat behind him, which would make why N.W. Melly the what? Alleged shooter. They didn't say alleged. I said alleged. But it was Sergeant Christopher Melly was the shooter. Tomorrow, y'all, when I get off from work, court will resume at 9 a.m. I should be home from work at that time. Y'all know I'm going to come in. I know I got to take a nap and I go to work tomorrow, the last day of summer school, y'all. But let me tell you this, it's getting serious. It's getting serious. Now, put in a comment, put over there in the comment section whether you think he's still guilty or not guilty. Now, it was a lot of different plays going on, y'all. There was a lot of different plays going on. Now, you may can get away with something, but this one right here, he might not get this. He not allegedly to me, he's not going to get the death penalty. For those who don't know about the case, the details on the case that in October 20, 2000, excuse me, y'all, been out there in the sun. 2018, YNW Melly best friend Cortland. Now, you know Cortland coming to court too now. They ain't gonna get away with it. They might not get the death penalty, but they ain't gonna get away with it. But anyway, Cortland showed up to a Miami area hospital and claimed his friend were hit doing a drive-by shooting. He didn't run in there with Melly or nothing. He said they was bleeding. He wasn't bleeding, y'all. Nothing wrong with him. He said they was out there bleeding. You know, he already know they got shot up inside his car. So how that sound, y'all? Now, Henry told the detective he just left a radio recording studio with those two guys. It was only them in the car when the car pulled up and started shooting. Listen to what he said. Cortland said He told the detective he just left a recording studio, and Williams and Thomas, that's set chaser and juvie, was both all of them was leaving the recording studio in Fort Lauderdale when a car pulled up and start shooting. That's a no. Harrington said he was able to duck from the bullets. Come on, y'all. Holes all in the car. It's some bullet holes all over the car. Okay, well, anyway, we already know where this is going. So anyway, I'm not gonna go through no more about that. Okay, let's do this. Okay, let's take a look at the information that I got here. We already know he got Melly winning chain clothes. Everybody winning chain clothes. Nothing wrong with nobody. Everybody got shot except for them. Okay. Let's take a look at this, y'all. This what happened today in court.
Florida rapper YNW Melly in court today. He's accused of shooting and killing 2 people back in October of 2018 and then staging the scene to make it appear as if the victims were injured in a drive-by shooting.
Local 10's Leanne Hong joins us live from Fort Lauderdale with the latest from court. Leanne.
Yeah, the only witness today was someone who analyzed all of the evidence and reconstructed how he thought this crime actually played out. And he said that in his belief, this was no drive-by shooting.
Christopher Thomas had an injury to his left cheek. The stippling is indicative of close-range fire.
A shooting reconstruction expert on the stand today discussing during direct examination how investigators determined where shots were fired and how.
And could you describe what area of the car?
Junior and 21-year-old Anthony Williams. Cortland Henry is also charged in connection to the murders. Demmons is better known by his rap name YNW Melly. In fact, all 4 men were members of the YNW collective. Prosecutors say Thomas and Williams were Demmons' childhood friends, but that he killed them for gang-related reasons. They also allege that he and Henry tried covering up the murders by staging a drive-by shooting.
Can you say the length of time between the fatal shots and then the staged drive-by shots later on?
It was enough time for the heart to stop beating, for there to be no circulation.
Have you ever seen anybody at the range or anywhere fire a firearm in the way that you depicted in 6731?
I don't recall.
So the trial today wrapped up just after 5 o'clock. Things will resume.
Okay, I told y'all when it'll resume tomorrow at it'll resume tomorrow at 9. And like I said, I will be on it. And right here, that's the defendant right there. This is Sergeant Christopher, y'all. Great sergeant on the Reconstruction. And he explained it, everything that he explained, I understood. Everything he explained. It's not looking good for them. It's not looking good for these 2. No. Y'all already knew that. Okay? But I doubt if he get the death penalty. But y'all tell me over in the comment section. Please like, share, and subscribe. And I'll be back on tomorrow. Y'all have a blessed day, night, noon, afternoon, evening. Wherever it is where you live. I'm out.